Hi, I hope that you're extremely good. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to solve simultaneous equations using the matrix method. It's very simple and straightforward. The first thing you should know is that your algebras should match. So when I'm saying they should match, as you can see, if there's A on top, there should be A down. B here, B here. You understand? If you are starting with A on the first equation, the second equation should start with A as well. The opposite is true. If you are starting with B on the first equation, the second equation should start with B as well. Then you introduce the matrices. How do you introduce them? I'm going to show you. So you do this. I'm going to give you the formula. So the general formula that I shall give you is the one that you use on all simultaneous equations if you want to solve them using the matrix method. Here we are starting with A, so there should be A on top, followed by B, so there should be B here. And then this part we have 2 on top, and here we have 25, like this. Then this first part we are starting with 2 on top, so 2, then here 5, and here 3, and then here 2. I'm sure that you are seeing how we are getting the values. You start with the first value, the second value, and then the algebra that is starting, then the second algebra here. And here, this is 2, and that is 25. So, let me show you the general formula. I'm just going to name this A, and this one matrix B, and this matrix C. So, what is the general formula? If it's in this form, the general formula for you to get your answer, you should know that B is equal to inverse of A times C. That's how we get B. Remember, our matrix B is A and B. That is what we want to get, the value of A and the value of B. So let us solve it then. It's very simple. For us to solve it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase our original question so that I'll use the space on top to calculate. So let's calculate it. Let's go. I'm sure that you now know how to get inverse of A. So how do you get inverse of A? You first get the determinant. Determinant here, that's 4 minus 15, that is negative 11. So our determinant will be negative 11. So our inverse, we are saying B is equal to, okay, let me calculate it here and then we'll move on to that side. So A and B here, we are now substituting, it's because inverse of A, that's minus 1 over 11. Remember, I told you that if your determinant is having negative, when you are writing the inverse, you don't write as 1 over minus 11. It should be minus 1 over 11. I told you that the negative should be on top. Right, then inside, we are going to exchange. So if 2 exchanges with 2, you won't see the difference anyway because it's, they are twins. So you might think that it's still the same 2, but this is the 2 that is now here, this is the 2 that is now there. Okay, if you are confused, you must watch the lesson when I was explaining how to find the inverse of a matrix. So this is inverse of A, right? And you are going to multiply inverse of A by C, which is 2 and 25. That's how we get our answers. It's very simple. Oh, you can see. Let me adjust the camera. You can now see, right? Anyways, there's 2 and 25 there if you still can't see. Now let us simplify it. So when you multiply, I want us to multiply this first and then we multiply lastly by the scalar negative 1 over 11. If you do that, I told you that there's 2 and 25 there. Let me adjust the camera again. Right, now if we multiply, okay, this is the time that I should erase here. We said we have A, can you see, and B equals minus 1 over 11 and 2, then minus 5 and minus 3 and 2, then we have 2 and 25. I said we are going to multiply by 2 and 25 first. So when you multiply by 2 and 25 first, then here it's minus 1 over 11. 2 times 2, that is 4. Then minus 5 times 25. If we say 4, from that we are going to get minus 121. So we get minus 121 here. Then minus 3 times 2, that is minus 6. And then if you say 2 times 25, that is 50. Minus 3, minus 6 actually, plus 50 will get 44. So this part there is 44. This requires you to know multiplication of matrices as well. Should know multiplication of matrices A, then B. So the value of A and B, it will be clear now. If we multiply this with the scalar minus 1 over 11 here, minus 1 over 11 times negative 1.1, our answer will be 11. And minus 1 over 11 times 44, our answer will be minus 4. Therefore, A is equals to 11 and B is equals to minus 4. I hope that this is clear and you completely understood how to solve simultaneous equations using the matrix method. Stay focused.